With respect to signs and wonders to receive worship, first of all, again, we need to be aware. We need to have awareness that Satan's kingdom, they do have miracle working power. So just because you see a demonstration of power does not mean that it's from God. So we need to evaluate all miracles by the works of Jesus. Are the miracles life-giving? Are they positive? Are they blessing? Or are they curses? If you look at all the miracles that happened in the Exodus of Egypt, were they good and godly? Were they life-giving? No, they were steal, they were kill, they were destroy, they were sickness, death, destruction. They were negative and evil in every way. Those are not miracles from God. Those are miracles of the devil. Okay, we need to pursue truth and operate in discernment. So we can't just blindly accept everything that's told to us. We need to investigate. We need to get to the truth, before we decide to believe something and go a certain direction. Okay, we also need to evaluate speech. So if somebody comes saying that they're God, or if a preacher is saying something, or if any person is saying something about faith life, we need to evaluate what they're saying. Do the things that they say align with Jesus as we know him in the Gospels? If they do, then then we can consider what's being said. If whatever they're saying does not align with Jesus but is dragon-like, remember the word dragon was mentioned in the passage that we read, spoke like a dragon. Okay, so the deity or the pastor or preacher or person that's proclaiming some spiritual matter to you, are they speaking like Jesus, life-giving, loving, edifying, or are they speaking like a dragon, bow down, or I will kill you, I will bring fire down upon you. How are they speaking? You can see examples where, of course, Jesus, he said good things, edifying things, corrective things also. But then you can look at, some things that Yahweh said in the Old Testament, and a lot of what he said was like a dragon. It was very destructive, evil, different things like that. So you need to evaluate the speech. And let us not forget, a first beast already came, and we have his example captured in the Old Testament. So awareness of the first beast and his nature from the Old Testament will allow us to recognize when this new beast comes. We'll be able to recognize him, think back to the Old Testament, evil miracles, evil signs, death and destruction. Talked about death and destruction, that's dragon-like. Breathing fire, that's dragon-like. So what are the qualities? Are they Jesus-like qualities, or are they dragon-like qualities? Okay? So awareness of that will keep us from being deceived.